The Zimbabwe Republic Police for Peace and Security towards National Development. As an organization, we are charged with detecting, investigating and preventing crime. The country's supreme law also mandates us to preserve the internal security of the country, protect the lives and property of the people, upholding the constitution and enforcing the law without fear or favor. Hello viewers, it is time for Crime and Road Safety Watch. Elliot Kudzai Ganyani is my name. The Zimbabwe Republic Police does not take lightly violent crimes. Just recently, Southly Park Police in Harare apprehended a trio who were attempting to rob an unsuspecting victim. Crime and Road Safety Watch spoke to the officer in charge, Southly Park, Chief Inspector Itai Baipai.
We recently accounted for 3 robbers, that is, a male adult by the name Tapiwa Bakasa, aged 32, and 2 female adults, Otilia Sand, aged 26, and Trifini Chibwana, aged 21. The trio was apprehended by the police with the intervention of members of the public after they attempted to rob a Harare woman near Boka bus terminus along Harare-Masvingo Road. Investigations indicated that these criminals picked the complainants using a grey Honda Fit on the pretext that they would drop them at their intended destination. On arrival at Boka Dito, the men handled the complainant and attempted to push her off the moving car. Members of the public surrounded the vehicle, pursued it, and alerted the police officers, who swiftly reacted and apprehended the driver. Further investigations led to the clearance of more than 10 robberies cases, some of them which had been reported at Marlborough police station. The trio were taken to Rotten Row Magistrate Court and were remanded in custody. We also seized the Honda Fit vehicle that they were using in the commission of the offense. Investigations are continuing with the hope of clearing more cases. We urge members of the public to use public service motor vehicles instead of pirate taxis, as the pirate taxis exposes them to criminals.
Pane mbavha dzanga dzichibera vanhu maHarare dzichitenderera dzine ka Honda Fit vachingoti vakatakura vanhu vachitora zvinhu. Saka vanhu vazoona kuti motikari iri kubira vanhu vakachidedzera, community vanhu tikabatana dzingirira motikari iyoyo Honda Fit iyoyo kusvika yabatwa nematsotsi acho, pakabatwa murume 1 nevakadzi 2. Saka ndari chikurudzira mhuri yeZimbabwe kuti ngatibate vanhu vanenge vakafanana naiva, kuti tishandidzane nemapurisa kuti nzvimbo dzatinogara musapinde matsotsi, crime yedu idzikire.
As a way of preventing the commission of crime, Southly Park Police carries out patrols 24/7, day and night. For more on this, we spoke to Inspector Timothy Muzeza.
We do numerous patrols with a view to maintain police presence or visibility at all times throughout our policing area. One area of concern is Boka Dito, which connects Harare-Masvingo Highway. During some of the patrols that we conducted in the area, we recovered some property that some of the criminals dumped upon seeing police officers. These include a sleeping bed, a refrigerator, among other property. Members of the public who may have lost property of this nature in similar circumstances can visit Southly Park Police Station and recover their property. To this end, we would like to take this opportunity to alert members of the public, motorists and pedestrians, to be on the lookout for criminal elements who take advantage of slowing vehicles at Boka Dito, the road that leads to Masvingo from Harare. The sharp curve that connects from Boka Dito into Masvingo Road requires a low speed to be safely negotiated. The place has a lot of human and vehicular movement. Some criminal minds choose to abuse the busy environment to perpetrate criminal acts. Should you suspect foul play, be quick to alert any police officer nearby or report at Southly Park Police so that crime can be prevented and culprits arrested.
We are at Featherstone Police, that is under Chivu District in Mashonaland East Province. And the Toyota Fortuner GD6 that you see behind me, as well as another Toyota Urban Cruiser, Westholland in South Africa. Now police at a checkpoint managed to apprehend the culprits and recover the 2 vehicles. We spoke to the officer commanding Police Chivu District, Chief Superintendent in Violeta Mangea, for more on these cases.
As ZRP, we are fighting transnational organized crime, and this includes smuggling of goods, vehicles, or even drugs. And as the Chivu district, we are also playing our part. Recently, we have recovered 2 stolen vehicles from South Africa. The first one, we recovered it on the 13th of September. The circumstances are that as ZRP Featherstone were carrying out their duties at the roadblock site, a Toyota urban cruiser, which had no number plates, approached the roadblock site, and immediately the driver made a U-turn and drove off towards Chivu, and the police officers tried to chase. They did not give up, and at around 0500 hours, while they were still carrying out their duties, one pedestrian approached the roadblock site. The police officers became vigilant. They stopped the pedestrian and questioned him. He had no particulars with him, and they became suspicious. They took him back to where he was coming from, and just about less than a kilometer, they discovered that same vehicle which they had chased around 3 a.m. parked beside the road. Upon questioning the driver, he failed to produce the vehicle documents. They became suspicious that the vehicle could have been stolen, and they arrested the two. They seized the vehicle and took it to the police station. They further searched the vehicle and found out that a set of South African number plates were stashed in the vehicle boot. Upon interviewing the two, they admitted that they were going to deliver the vehicle to the one by the name Terence in Harare, who was waiting for the vehicle. We immediately contacted our sister department, the Vehicle Theft Squad in Harare, Southampton. Further investigations revealed that it's now confirmed that the vehicle was stolen in South Africa. The accused persons have since appeared in court and they were all remanded in custody. In the second case, we also arrested Smart Masaire, who also approached a roadblock site on the 18th of September at 0500 hours, driving a Toyota Fortuner GD6, which was fitted with 2 different number plates. To the front, it was fitted with a Zimbabwean number plate, and at the back, it was fitted with a South African number plate. And upon seeing the police officers, he tried to make a U-turn and drove off towards Chivu. He was immediately involved in a minor accident. He tried to flee on foot, but the police officers managed to apprehend him. They then took the vehicle to the police station and they conducted CID Chivu. CID Chivu conducted South Africa through Interpol, where it was confirmed through the chassis number that the vehicle was stolen on the 14th of September 2024, and Rustenburg police case number 250 of September of 2024 was given. Upon further investigation, the accused person admitted that he was going to deliver the vehicle to one by the name Derek in Harare, who was waiting for the vehicle. The accused person has since been taken to court and was remanded in custody.
You will join us in the second segment at Mbudzi Interchange, where the Ministry of Transport and Infrastructural Development is spearheading a mega project aimed at improving the smooth flow of traffic. It is the Mbudzi Road Interchange, a dream that is gradually turning into reality. A total of 15 bridges harmoniously creating smooth traffic through and from Harare along the road that leads to Masvingo, then to Beit Bridge in transit to South Africa. As Crime and Road Safety Watch, we joined the Minister of Transport and Infrastructural Development, Honorable Felix Mona, as well as the Minister of State for Provincial Affairs and Devolution, Honorable Charles Tawengwa, among a host of other dignitaries from various stakeholders during the opening of one of the loops that lead to Glenora.
We are so excited as a ministry because we are witnessing magnificent infrastructure upgradation in our country, which was never seen before. And we are saying for the people of Zimbabwe, what we have witnessed within the past 6 years is amazing. And we are glad as a nation to have such a visionary leader who is championing development. And I'm happy today here that we have the naysayers who are doubting about this particular project. And we are happy that today we are not talking of a roundabout. We are talking of an interchange, spaghetti roads that you are hearing. And by opening this section, you can actually be a testimony that it's no longer business as usual. And I'm happy that it's going to decongest the that we're using. And those that are northbound will also be in a position to enjoy this particular stretch of the road. But I'm happy we are the ambassadors. Let's now start preaching good news. Yes, it has been a painful process for the citizen, and in particular for those who stay around the presence of this interchange. Where they were being inconvenienced, they are still being inconvenienced. And it's also my humble plea to exercise patience. That is a phase that will come to pass.
mufambe zvinyoronyoro zvakanaka zvekuti hamuite maaccidents hamukuwadze vanhu.
Tabva musizini yedu yekutonhora hatisati tava kuti musizini yedu inonaya mvura. Zvinorevei izvi? Zvinoreva kuti muchaona kuti mataya edu nodambudziko guru ratava naro. Kudhara tatine dambudziko remarodhi ragadzikwa, asi nhasi tava nedambudziko remataya edu edzimota. Tichirevera izvi zvinoreva kuti mataya edu ngatichivai nawo agara akagadzikwa zvakanaka, ari manyuwani, ari mataya anotarisirwa kuti ari anotikonzera kuti angachifamba ari pamotikari, nokuti muchaona kuti masipidi achawedzera. Ndokuda kuti vanhu vakuti hatichazivi chinonzi poto. Kana wawedzera masipidi tiri musama kudaiwo mavhiri anowanikwa achiputika, anowanikwa achidambuka, zvova zvinokonzera njodzi. Nyika yedu yorasikirwa neupenyu hwakatikoshera kudai. Tizive kuti chaita kuti tigadzire marodhi toda kuchengetedza upenyu hwevanhu. Kana tagadzira marodhi hatichichengetedza upenyu hwevanhu nekufambawo zvinoenderana nawo nema-road signs atinge tichionawo mugwagwa yedu. Many people fall victim to criminals after boarding private vehicles and pirate taxis. ZRP Mavuku Traffic are carrying out a traffic blitz aimed at removing such vehicles from the streets.
Our mandate is to create a crime-free environment, and we do everything within our power to achieve that objective. Lately, we have had a number of theft and robbery cases after unsuspecting commuters board private motor vehicles. Along the way, they are subjected to criminal acts such as robbery, assaults, kidnapping, or even sexual offences such as rape. As ZRP Mavuku Traffic, we are conducting intensive traffic blitz targeting pirate taxis, popularly known as Mshika-Shika. We illegally transport commuters from one place to another. This is in contravention of Section 10(1) of the Road Traffic Act, Chapter 13.11. So far, we have impounded more than 200 vehicles, and the traffic blitz are still ongoing. Let this be a warning to anyone who is involved in such illegal activity. We are turning every stone to make sure that all culprits face the due processes of the law. We also want to take this opportunity to remind members of the public to shun these pirate taxis and religiously make use of registered public sales vehicles. These vehicles expose you to criminals, more so in the event of a road traffic accident. These pirate taxis are not insured to cater for passenger medical expenses in case of injuries, so be warned.
Keeping large sums of money at business premises or at homes makes you a target for criminals. The spokesperson for the Criminal Investigation Department, Detective Inspector Rachel Mutereri, gives us some tips on how to avoid falling prey to robbers.
While schools have opened doors for yet another academic term, we as the Zimbabwe Republic Police continue to raise awareness to schools and other learning institutions out there to embrace cashless transactions. We are saying you should avoid keeping large sums of money at your premises. We have a case in point which recently occurred in Banket. It so happened that the security guard was on duty at the premise when the criminals pounced at the premise. They manhandled the security guard. They tied him with shoelaces before breaking into the offices. They went on to blast the safe, and luckily there was $80 within the safe. So they got away with only $80 from the premises. And at times, you realize that these criminals, they actually employ what we call intelligence before pouncing on their intended targets. Like the recent case that occurred in Chipinge, whereby one of the security guards actually provided information to other criminals, which led to them pouncing at the premises. So we need to ensure that we up our security systems at our places. We also need to employ what we call target hardening and target removal techniques. By target hardening, we are simply saying you should reinforce all the security measures that makes your premises not vulnerable to criminals. And by target removal, we are saying remove that cash from where it can be easily accessed by criminals.
We'll be right back in the third and final segment. It is the third segment of Crime and Road Safety Watch. The Zimbabwe Republic Police works with various stakeholders in the fight against crime. Now the stakeholders include the Christian community. Just recently, 38 pastors from various church denominations in Chegutu district were awarded with certificates by the Christian Community Police Network in the district. During the event, the officer commanding Police Mashonaland West Province, Commissioner Taone Nyazema, was the guest of honor.
I feel greatly honored to stand before you at this wonderful event. The second ZRP Chegutu District Christian Community Police Network CCPN graduation. This graduation increased the provincial membership figures since it started in January this year. Indeed, we have kept the fire burning, and it shows a good spirit of working with the police for the good of our Chegutu community and the country at large. Currently, the provincial figures are as follows. We have Makonde district, represented by the district chaplain Machanjanja, 199, Urungwe in 46, Kariba in 33, Kadoma 46, Manyame 140, CID 48. So our total province, 522 pastors. Allow me to express my heartfelt appreciation of this symbiotic relationship that is fast spreading its wings between the police and the church. It is now an open secret that as police we cannot achieve the objective of fighting crime alone. Hence we found it best to enlist your support as the pledge. Our roles are intertwined. The church fights sin while the police fight crime. It therefore means that we are all fighting evil that has negative effects to the society and the nation at large. I am reliably informed that you graduates have gone training and touching on several subjects, which equipped you with the knowledge on how to manage crime while doing your very important duties, that is of ministry, preaching.
The chairperson, Christian Community Police Network, Chegutu District, Apostle Patson Ngove, spoke highly of such collaborations.
Christian Community Policing Network, a program irikushandidzana chechi nemapurisa pakurwiza crime kana kuti sin. Isu kuchechi toiti sin, mapurisa achiiti crime. Saibandiko rakatanga this year muna January muMash West Province ratiri kubatana chechi pamwe chete nemapurisa pakurwisa crime. Tichishandisa Proverbs 14 verse 34 inova our key verse. So tiri pakuti sevafundisi tiri kuuya kumapurisa tichishumira shoko raMwari pangava pamaparedhi vangave kushumira vangava vasungwa kuti dambudziko recrime ririjuse. Nhasi uno tapiwa zvitupa tagraduata muprogramu iyoyi yechaplains. Tine vakuru vemapurisa, makomishina nevamwe vakasiyana-siyana neukuru hwavo. Takananga nadonzvo redu nderekuti tinge tichideredza crime rate mukati meguta redu munharaunda dzatigere, zvakafanana nestock theft, zvakafanana nerape, zvakafanana nedrug and substance abuse, nezvimwe zvakawanda.
Indeed, police-public partnerships are the way to go in fighting crime. From that story, we now move on to people who are on the police wanted list. Mutare Rural Police is looking for John Rakabopa of D Block Village, Chief Zimunya Mutare, in connection with a rape case. Mutare Rural Police is also looking for Mishak Ndoro of house number 2563 Netview Park in Mutare, in connection with a robbery case. Lastly, Mutare Rural Police is also looking for Paul Zimunya of Zere Village, Chief Zimunya, in connection with a rape case. Should you have information that may help us in locating any of these wanted people, please feel free to visit or contact any nearest police establishment. Alternatively, you can link with us on any of the following details. Our National Complaints Desk number is 0242 703 631. You can visit our website www.zrp.gov.zw. Talk to us on our email feedback@zrp.gov.zw. You can also link with us on our X handle @Police Zimbabwe. Like and follow us on our Facebook page, Zimbabwe Republic Police. To those who may have missed any of our previous episodes, do not despair, as you can watch all crime and road safety watch episodes on the ZRP YouTube channel, Zimbabwe Republic Police. This brings us to the end of this week's episode of Crime and Road Safety Watch. From the Crime and Road Safety Watch crew behind the scenes and the Zimbabwe Republic Police in its entirety, we say do remember to take care of your loved ones and each other. Also remember to be responsible and law-abiding citizens. But do not forget this coming Saturday, the 28th of September 2024, it is the Commissioner General of Police's Fun Fair, and it's going to be happening at the Glamis Arena at the Harare Showgrounds. Please come with your family and friends. Until we meet again next time, it is bye-bye for now.